Hey, thank you for coming back to Masson Made. Today I'm going to do a video on engraving knife blades. There's a company that makes a really cool knife, several of them actually. It's called Outdoor Element, and their website's outdoorelement.com. And I actually got to meet the designer. He's a mechanical engineer a year ago. Really nice guy, just a great guy. And he designs these basically hunting and camping knives and several other products. They also have a carabiner that I'd like to engrave. But the blades engrave really well. And so I did a couple engravings, actually one on his knife and just one on my personal knife for practice. And today I'm going to show you how I did it. So here's my knife blade that I have gotten already prepared. We're going to do both sides. It comes with this little sheath that you can put in your pocket there. And the company is called Outdoor Element. This is their Scout feather knife. And these are really nice. I actually got to meet the guy that was the engineer that designed these. And just a really nice guy and just incredibly intelligent. Really knows what he's doing. So this knife, we're going to engrave the blade. And because of the steel, if I do a laser, if I use my fiber laser, it's going to be kind of a light gray to maybe a little bit of a silver. And so I put the spray on it, and this is a marking spray. This one's Brilliance black metal laser spray, and you can get that on Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links yet because I only have 4 videos on YouTube. This is video number 5, and so I still really don't know what I'm doing, but eventually I'll maybe try to do an affiliate link for you guys to buy that. But until then, I guess they get my advertising for free. So if you are engraving metal, I'm going to use a blue diode of my Xtool F1 Ultra. I don't have an affiliate for them yet either, but I do really love their lasers. And we're going to make a nice black marking on here. And I think I'm going to use this flag design. And it's actually a thin blue line police flag. Obviously the blue won't show up, but the flag part will. So we will see how we can put that on this Ultra here and get it lined up on the blade, and we'll engrave it. Alright, so with the Xtool F1 Ultra, I've got a camera that allows me to see my knife blade here, and I'm going to start by, I guess I'm going to choose this. I want to flip it so that the stars, the union's going the other way. So I don't want this. Reflect horizontally. So there we go. So now you can see the stars are in the upper right. So as I shrink this down, you can see the way the blade goes. And now obviously the engraving is going to be larger than the blade, which is why I've got that piece of wood down there that kind of burns on it. So we're only going to have part of the stars, some of the stripes, want most of the stripes though, so when I look at that, I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm still working on settings here. Actually, let's look. I did another one, and I used fiber on that. So we're going to do blue light. Make my power. I think the last one I did, my power was 75. I'll go 75. Speed was 200. Lines per square inch, or actually centimeters, go 220. And no crosshatch. So 75% power, 200 for speed, and we'll just do one pass. So we'll frame it. Do my outline frame, and you should be able to see basically right where it's going to engrave. Alright, I think we're ready to go. So we are going to process and run this job and see what it looks like. Alright, so that is step one of getting that blade engraved. Now the question is, do I want to also do the other side? And I kind of feel, I don't know, do I want to do the other side? I think I'm going to leave this one as it is. So what we'll do now is we'll wash off the marking spray, and then what will be left is that black engrave on the blade itself. Okay, so I found this graphic, just words, trust in the Lord, and I'm gonna see if I know I can fit it on the blade. I just want to see how it would look kind of stretched out, because these blades are really narrow. So I would lose a bit of my T. This knife is just one of my personal knives that I'm basically practicing with to get this down. I like those settings: 75% power, blue light, 200 speed. I'm going to up it to 400 speed, and I wonder what that'll do, how that'll feel, make any change. 220 lines per square inch. When I go to frame it, it looks like I'm a little high, but like I said, this is so narrow, and I will cut off a lot of my T. Alright, so I'm doing it that way. I brought it down some. And I'm just trying to get the frame to come up here again one more time. There we go. So that's showing what it will. Where it will mark. And I think I like it. I'm just wanting it to try to be as straight as it can. One thing I actually wish this Ultra had, and maybe other lasers do or don't, I don't know, but instead of doing a picture, could we have video? So you have real time. You could look at your screen when you're moving the blade. You can actually look at your screen and see in real time what the framing's doing. And I'm adjusting my frame again and my alignment. I probably had it good and then I just messed it up, so we're just kind of doing it again here. Okay, so I think that looks good. We're going to go ahead and process it and run it. So as you can see, that actually went pretty fast. That was 400 speed versus the other knife I did at 200 speed. But like I was saying, it'd be nice if we could actually have video of this camera, of this F1 Ultra, so when I'm moving it, I can see on my screen in real time how my frame is changing or my alignment. But there we go. So I've got both of my blades here, and we'll take them to the kitchen sink and we'll wash off this Brilliance ink. I didn't put it on that side, but this Brilliance spray, and then we'll see what the end result is. Alright, so all I do with these is take some Dawn Power Wash. I just spray a little bit of that on there, and you just scrape. And that Brilliance spray comes right off. And what you're left with is a nice black engraving. That's not going to scratch, not going to scratch off, not going to go anywhere. So this one, I'm also just doing on the one side. And we just scrape that off. Oh yeah, that looks really good. So there you go. American flag. And kind of my daily motto, if you know my story, trust in the Lord. So this knife right here is just a small belt clip knife. Will be going into my Etsy store. So it locks in like that. Clip it on your belt when you need it. Pull it out. It's got a striker here that is, I think it's supposed to create a flame. It's got a sharpener right there, and it's even got a whistle on the end. So like I said, the engineer that designed this really knows his stuff, and he was really thinking. Really nice handle, just a really well made knife. The only thing I do is just do the engraving to make it unique and customized, and then I'm going to put it on my Etsy store. So I'll have a link to that listing if you're interested in buying one. And it's the Scout Feather knife, and this one, it actually glows in the dark, which is kind of cool. This handle glows in the dark, and from outdoorelement.com, if you want to just buy one without, without the engraving, then you can buy them right from their website. Otherwise, this one will be hopefully a good product in my store. So hopefully this one will sell well. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next one.